Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for checking in. Keldon will be back in just a moment. I ain't gonna hold him all night. I know he got a lot going on. Even though I know he don't got too much to do down there, but they still got a lot going on. He's a professional basketball player. Should be coming up right now. Yo, yo,
What it do?
yo, y'all got some good Wi-Fi out there. Some people that I had up here that had some real bad Wi-Fi.
You thought
I ain't gonna lie to kick it. Some people that have some bad Wi-Fi out here. I said I'm gonna have to do some Zoom calls. I got some people who don't do IG. I'm gonna do some Zoom calls and get them up here. Let me see. I'm just tagging us again. Yeah, I'm still working to get this joint going a little faster myself. Keldon Johnson. But how many pair of sneakers you got down there with you?
um five?
You only took five balling kicks?
No. Five regular walk arounds.
Right. I figured that. I know the basketball kicks. You got a million basketball kicks out there with you. I can
guys
only imagine.
gotta stay with the kicks, man.
Word. I see you doing a lot of Kobe's this year too. How did that affect you when we lost such a great like that?
I think it affected everybody, legends of basketball, one of the best to ever do it.
Hmm.
No questions asked. So it was tough, I think, for everybody.
Yeah, tough getting through it. It's still tough. It's still weird. 2020's been a weird year altogether. So with Kobe losing Kobe like that, and then it was on a Sunday when my fiance called me. I think I was either at the gym or either at work. And she was like, "Kobe died." I was like, "No, that don't even sound right. That sounds crazy." And
Yeah.
then it was a Sunday, so I know Kobe's been involved with basketball. So you know what I'm saying. So I was like, "Damn, Gigi probably was with him." You know what I'm saying. So my lady was like, "Nah, don't say that. Don't say that." I'm like, "I'm telling you." If he died in a helicopter, or what they saying that he was in a helicopter going to basketball, he was going to coach's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it kind of, when all that was going on, I was like, man, that joint hurt real bad. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, and I know the NBA has been doing a lot of people, man, like paying a lot of homage to him. A lot of guys are wearing his sneakers and stuff like that. So I see, he's still here, and what he was doing for the women's game was real dope. You know what I'm saying? Like the initiative that he was taking there with the girls' game, with the women's game, excuse me, and then trying to help the ladies get things going and bringing a lot of light to it. I think when you guys like yourself, you know what I mean, NBA players are bringing light to the women's game, I just think it helps the women's game get better and get bigger. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because you guys are like more involved with it too. People follow the lead. You know what I'm saying? Like if they see you guys loving the WNBA and really supporting it, I think it'll pick up bigger with what I'm saying, with everybody in the streets like us and stuff like that, picking up on it. Because I'm a fan of women's basketball. You know what I mean? I really am. You know what I mean? So 5 pair of walk arounds. I know they all designer.
Nah. I got Nike.
You ain't take no designers down there because I was like, oh, Keldon upgraded the drip and everything.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going nowhere, so there ain't no need to dress up.
You sound like me. I didn't get dressed today until like 8 o'clock, like 7:45. That's when I put your t-shirt on. I was like, I work from home now. My 9 to 5 job, I'm working at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Ever since the kids were out of school, I've been at home working from home. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really put no clothes on either. I put on basketball clothes anyway, every day, all day. That's all I wear anyway, so it don't really matter. Sweatpants and you know what I'm saying, basketball kicks. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get Boo to give me some more gear. You know what I'm saying? You already know that's like pulling teeth. You know what I mean? Like trying to get some more gear out of Boo. But yeah, man. Like I said, with these joints that I be doing, like you know, you're my first professional athlete that I've had up here. Jermaine Merrill is in the process of trying to get himself in the professional realms, whether it's he gets in the league or whether he has to go overseas and stuff like that. So I definitely appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I always do this at the beginning and sometimes throughout the whole live type of thing. Like I always salute my guests that I have come on because what's up, Big Poppy is on the live, Kelda. You see it? Big Poppy. It's like a reunion in this joint. But I always want to, just shout you guys out and give you guys, give you your flowers now, even as a young fellow. Like, you guys take your time out to come join me for a little while. Give me an hour and a half out of your time to do this with me and help me get this thing kicked off. I think you're my 10th guest, I want to say. You know what I mean? And everybody's been pretty dope. You know what I mean? And then when I started posting the flyer with you, you know what I'm saying? I started getting a lot of like, the NBA guy and this, and that. I said, yeah, he is, but he's a Boo Williams guy that was in the mix. You know what I mean? Before he went to the league, when he was at Huntington and when he was at Oak Hill, like Kentucky, I'll text. You know what I'm saying? Like when you had time, you would text me back, answer the FaceTime calls. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never really been no really, craziness. You haven't, acted crazy. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know how that goes sometimes with people where they get, new friends and stuff like that. So I always want to salute you guys for doing that with me and stuff like that, because this is really dope. You know what I mean? A lot of people, have been tuned in. I just was looking at it a moment ago, like when I was posting it to my page before I came back on, we had 1,500 people tap in. You know what I mean? So, a lot of that I know is because of, me and you and getting you up here with me. So I really appreciate your appreciate you taking the time out to do this with me. I was gonna keep asking. You already know me. I was just gonna keep asking. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm gonna give him some time and let him get situated, because I know the Spurs and the NBA were trying to get everything situated. So I was like, I'm just gonna, ask until we could get it done. And then you told me when you could get it done, and then we're getting it done. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was really dope that you was able to do that for me.
Yeah.
Boom. So I was taking some questions from some folks. I'm just letting them come back in. You got a lot of Spurs love up here. Woo! A lot of Spurs is up here showing a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? Like, was this your career high tonight with the Spurs? I know you did good when you went down to play G League. I know you had some 20-point games down there. Was this your high for the Spurs?
Yeah, this is my half for the Spurs.
Damn, you said that real regular, like you knew it, like it ain't nothing.
Uh,
You said that real high, like it ain't nothing. That's real dope.
yeah.
Ain't nobody making no big deal out of it, or because it's a scrimmage, or what? I think it's a huge deal.
Man, we got bigger goals. We locked in trying to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. But me being a fan of yours and knowing you when you were a younger kid, 16, 17, like it's real dope to see you doing your thing out there. And I was super excited. My daughter came running downstairs like, "What are you screaming about?" And I was like, "I know number 3. He has 20." You know what I'm saying? Like it was real dope to see it that way. So how was it playing against guys that you know? Because there's some guys, I know it's league guys that you've been seeing ever since. Because when you were younger, was it still the LeBron camp, or what had it switched over to the Nike Academy?
It was Nike Skills Academy.
It was Nike Skills Academy. So I looking back at old pictures from that, and I'm sure it's a lot of guys that was in the camp with you that's in the league right now. How crazy is that to live your dream out with guys that you know?
It's pretty cool, to see everyone grow and definitely see them develop and become the players that they're coming into right now.
Hmm.
Everybody to be
Yeah,
there with some great players, and seeing that they're here right now is great.
yeah. Because I was like that. That's crazy because that class that you were in. It was a lot of guys that made it, and a lot of guys that didn't, that I probably thought would have made it at that time. You know what I mean? So it's just seeing the ones that get through the process and put in the hard work. You think how tough was the combine for you?
I didn't really like participate in the combine. You know what I'm saying? Like I went there. I mean, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think the process leading up to it, it's kind of stressful because it's kind of like where I'm gonna go here, where I'm gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really know. I think that was the only like challenging part. Is like you really gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
How dope was the night before the draft? When did you pick out your outfit?
I've been I,
Oh,
I've been having my outfit picked out like way before the draft. Just making minor changes to it and stuff like that the night before.
word, because I know that's a big deal. Like your draft night outfit, and like you kind of knew you were going to the Spurs. Like, do they come tell you like a little bit before then?
Yeah, like a minute or two before I think you find out that you're going like before they go up there when they say the pick is in, that's pretty much like you get a call probably like 30 seconds before. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, whew, you know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Yeah.
So like, did you? It's like, whoo, I know it is. And then do you look at your mom and dad once the phone rang for you and you knew you was about to get drafted? Your mom did she start crying immediately? Or she held it? Or did she hold it together?
She held together for the most part. I think. I mean, but it was an emotional night. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a dream come true, and I mean, you just gotta keep grinding now. You here, and you want to be here to stay. So you just gotta keep grinding and keep working every day.
Like, is that the hardest part? Like, you got drafted, you know what I mean? You went to Kentucky, you did your thing at Kentucky, was a starter, won and done at Kentucky. Cal, you got out of there. Now you get drafted in the first round. That is the hardest part to make sure that you're able to stay there.
Uh, I mean, I want to say the hardest part because, like, I mean, you just gotta be willing to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're willing to put in that work to accomplish new goals. You know what I'm saying? You gotta set new goals for yourself. I
Mm.
think. I mean, just grinding every day. Trying to be better than I was yesterday. That's get better each and every day. Add something new.
Right. Because I saw some of your online workouts and stuff that you were doing before the draft, and you were out. I think were you in Cali or in Vegas?
I was in Arizona.
Arizona. I knew it was West Coast. How is that? Is that like, is the training any different than what you? Because I know, like you said, you went to Kentucky. And it's not like you coming from a shabby program. You know what I mean? So was that individual work that you were doing for like the pre-draft workout? Was that any harder or any different than what you're used to?
I wouldn't say harder. You know,
Mm.
Coach Payne put you through some workouts. You know what I'm saying?
That's Kentucky, right? Coach Payne is Kentucky, right?
Yeah, like we had some really good workouts at Kentucky. I think that. But I mean, pre-draft. I mean, it had its challenging workouts. It was a grind. Like it was every day, grinding every day. But man, at the end of the day, it's doing something you love.
hmm So it's gonna make it easy. Oh, that's your mom in here?
Yeah, my mom's in.
Hey, how you doing? I just asked a question about her too. I wonder if she heard it. Well, yeah, that's dope that she popped in. That's real dope that she popped in. Your dad came down. I want to say like it might have been in the fall. He came down, was at the sportsplex. I bumped into him and your mom at the sportsplex. We talked outside of the gym for a little while, but it had to be at the end of the year last year, but because it was before COVID and everything.
Yeah,
Nobody had no mask.
my sister was playing basketball.
hmm
I
So
think they some team down there.
yeah, I didn't know she was playing ball either. You know what I mean? So it was kind of when I seen them down there, I was like, it brought back that 2017 year. Did you take home? Did the EYBL give you the banner? Because you was on the banner at the
Nah,
Peach Jam.
I don't think I ended up getting the banner.
Because you was on part of the banner. Because I was talking to Van the other day because I was like when I do the I got some camps that I'm doing at the sportsplex and I want to get the if I could get a couple of EYBL banners to put up. I know because Boo hosts, so I know I should be able to do that. But I was trying to get one of the ones that had the picture of you up there or
Yeah,
whatever, so I can bring that in there.
I don't know. I don't think that we have it, but I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because you get all the accolades and all the stuff, all the trophies and all those type of stuff like that. That stays at mom and dad house anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? How was it growing up being a little bro to your older bro? I don't know if a lot of people knew your brother played at Georgetown and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So how was that coming through when he was like, after a while you got to be the same size as him, but at first I know he was huge, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying, compared to you. How was that? Did he beat up on you a lot?
yeah, definitely. I think without both of my brothers, I
Mm.
mean, I wouldn't be the one that
Your mom said she got it, Keldon.
that's good then. That's good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be the player I am without my brothers. Like
hmm
they beat up on me a lot, playing basketball, making me tough. So,
hmm
but
You
it stopped.
know. hmm Yo, we was going somewhere, yo. I think we was going to North Carolina. Yo, Mac is up here. He could probably tell me if I'm telling the right part of the story. But we stopped at the Bojangles. We stopped at the Bojangles, and we had on Boo Williams sweatsuits. And the girl was like, "My cousin played for Boo Williams." I was like, "Oh, word!" I was like, "Who your cousin?" I knew it had to be you. And then we talked, yo. When I tell you they gave us so much chicken, yo, they gave us
So,
so much chicken, yo.
yeah, Yo.
I was like, don't get in trouble, sweetheart. I don't want you to get in trouble, yo. They gave us so much chicken that day, yo. 'Cause we was in there, we were going, I think we were going to Carolina, I want to say. But we had on blue whale sweatsuits and stuff like that. And
I remember going to this, I think it was a Chris Paul tournament, CP3.
yeah, CP3 Live. Yeah, we was. And they gave us so much chicken, yo. I was like, yo, don't get in trouble, sweetheart. She was like, yeah, my cousin played for y'all. And this, and that. I already knew who she had to be talking about from up there or whatever. I was like, yeah, he was a guy. He was one of our guys. And she's like, I know. But it was dope. It was dope. Like I said, they've been tapping in a lot. The 434 has been tapping in a lot. Somebody asked me, was there significance in the number 3 for you?
So I growing up that I was the third child. I really liked when I was growing up. Chris Paul was my favorite player.
Mm.
So and I mean I watched a lot of his highlights when I was younger, and then I was the third child, so it kind of just all came in line.
That's real dope. Oh, cause you won 3 at Oak Hill in Kentucky.
Yeah, I
You
went.
sure you were younger than that too? You won number 3 younger than that too?
Yeah. No, it started when I was in middle school.
Mm-hmm. So I
Yeah.
know you wore 10 with us. It's probably because the jersey was too. We had to give number 3 to Zion because it was a smaller jersey, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, how was that? Like people is always talk about, Zion is still in the organization with us. How crazy was that when you heard that we were going to have an 8th grade point guard?
I was like, dang. I had played against him when I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
but then when I actually seen him, like, like with our first workout, I'm like, oh, he tough. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He way beyond his years. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't play like he in 8th grade.
Yeah, and so he's still with us. So he's still doing this 1-2 thing with us now. He said he told me the other day the whole reason him coming back is because he wanted to win Peach Jam. You know what I'm saying? And then all the COVID and stuff happened like that, so it kind of ruined that for us and all that. But it was a no brainer for us. We went to the Final Four with him, with you, and then last year we went back to the Final Four again and we lost to another West Coast team again, yo. I think me and you were DMing back and forth then about it before we played them because we ended up beating, who did we beat to get to the Final Four? I can't even think of who it was. But we lost to Why Not this time. Oakland Soldiers beat us that year, which true I think was Oakland Soldiers, and then we lost to Why Not last year, another West Coast team. Made me hate, and almost make me hate West Coast ballers right now because they definitely get to it or whatever. Oh yeah, and then Keontae, Max said Keontae was 2 and you was 3 at Oak Hill. That was real dope. Yeah, we beat AOT to make it to the Final Four this year with Sharif Cooper and everybody. That was real dope. Like I said, Matt gonna make sure I'm on point or whatever. But what you and Keontae did at Oak Hill, I was talking to Coach Smith and them about that. They was like, you guys were probably one of their best tandems they had at the Hill. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? How was
Sure.
that playing with him, playing with your AAU teammate? Did you know that was gonna happen?
I was actually trying to get him to come in. I'm like, I'm like, bro, you might as well just make that move. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hmm
together. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't get what we wanted, so let's go and win a national championship.
Yeah, and I definitely think you guys had the. What's up, basketball heads? I think I definitely had the tools to do it that year too. I just think that when you hurt your ankle, I think that's what that jammed us up. You know what I mean? And I was watching from the crib, like, yeah, it's gonna be hard for us to get it without you. You know what I'm saying? Because Oak Hill normally only play what, 7 at the most, 6, 7 people at the most. So I knew that was gonna be hard for us to get it without you being able to play. Somebody asked me from the 434. I think it was Evan. They said, when you coming home?
I don't know yet. I don't know.
He can't come home for at least 3 months. I know you're gonna be in Orlando for at least 3 months. Ain't no coming home yet. Ain't no coming home yet. We got to get you in the when you are able to come to VA, we got to get you down in the sportsplex and stuff like that, and just let you see your you know what I'm saying, let you see your jersey hung up, your jersey number and stuff hung up because you earned that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like you earned it. You know what I mean? Like your energy, you know what I'm saying, that you bring to the game and how you everything that you do, like your do you listen to music? I forgot to ask you that. Do you got any hype music? Do you listen to any music before you get busy?
Yeah, I listen to my playlist is so crazy. I got
Mm.
like I mean, it's just like
What you? I bet you ain't gonna be no crazy than what, because Cam told me he listened to Cam's birthday is October 13th,
yeah,
so he told me he listened to slow jams. You listen to slow jams?
yeah, for sure.
See, I already knew. That's why you ain't want to say it, because
Like
I figured you must
all
have
the,
listened to slow jams too.
I got different playlists. Like some playlists old school, some playlists, slow jams, just focus up.
hmm You get ready, get focused up, and get ready. How is that? So has your focus changed or anything since the levels that you get to, or you think you always been like always once it's time to go, you always show. I remember seeing you get prepared at Peach Jam, and you know, it was nothing but getting ready. Then, it was no more joking around. Everything was about business, and it was time to get busy or whatever. So is that pretty much stayed the same?
Yeah, for sure.
hmm And that's what I figured. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, let's get that 8 seed. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Let's get that 8 seed. Nah, I definitely want to see y'all in the playoffs. Like I said, I was excited when I saw you get drafted by Popovich because I just think that's a nod. Have you met him before, like at USA camps or anything?
Nah, I never met him until I got to San Antonio.
Word? Because he doesn't. He's not at the training camps. That's ran by I forgot his name, but he doesn't go to like the USA training camps for the younger kids and stuff like that, does he?
Nah, I think it's Don Showalter.
Showalter, yeah, I met him last year at the main hoops camp that I did. So he was there. I was so surprised to see him in there, like evaluating eighth graders. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? How crazy is this social media to you? I mean, because you're not that old, but you're not a big social media guy. Is it weird that social media is so crazy?
Yeah. Yeah, because it can, I mean, put everything, I think people put everything on social, you know.
Put too much up there, right? Too much of your life up there. You
That's
know what
some,
I mean?
but I mean, that's just them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the era we, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
whatever.
a good question too from somebody else. They said, who was your biggest role model with the Spurs? I don't know if you said it, Rudy Gay or DeRozan before, but I guess they're putting it between those two guys. Those two so those are your vets. How is that having those guys as a vet?
They just want to see you get better and play better each and every game. I mean, they're great vets, so I think great people in general, you know.
hmm Is
And they,
Tim Duncan on staff?
huh?
Is Tim Duncan on staff?
Yeah, he's a coach.
He's a coach. How is that? Because he's a legend. He's like a five-time champion. He's one of the best NBA power forwards to ever play the game.
I mean, he's a great guy. I think he learned so many different things on and off the court. I mean, he's great.
He give you any of that post work he got hell of a post work.
Yeah, we play one on one a little bit.
Oh word. How does that go?
You know.
The bull, yo. Like I said, I was telling the people, like, I don't know. Are you guys done with all your scrimmaging?
Yeah, today was our last
Today
scrimmage.
was the last one. Oh yeah, okay, that's dope. So did y'all win all three?
No, we lost. We won one and lost two.
Y'all lost two. Y'all didn't lie today, did you? Y'all didn't lose today.
We won our first one today.
Oh, so so the other night oh yeah, you did lose the one. And you went. I think you had 11-5 that game, right?
Maybe something like that. I don't know.
Something like that. I know you don't keep up with that. That's our job to keep up with that. That ain't what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what you. That's not what you went to it for. But like I said, man, I have some other questions. Like I said, look, I'm a my person that helps me out. Her name is Shonda Bailey. She emailed me. I don't know if you can see it. She emailed me a whole list of questions to go through to kind of keep me on point. But I was like, Keldon is a guy that I could just, we're gonna rap and talk about some of the stuff that's going on in the NBA and all that type of stuff like that. But we can just rap and talk about it. Who's your first game against on Friday?
Sacramento Kings.
Oh, okay. That should be all right. I'm gonna definitely be tuned in for that. It's so crazy. I think the NBA got me because I ordered the NBA League Pass,
Yeah.
and then they was playing all of the the scrimmages on NBA TV, and I already had NBA TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I just wasted money. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I wasted money by getting it. Hey, Mrs. Wade, nice to see you. I'm glad you joined in. You know, Jason Wade, mom.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
Family.
what I mean? Definitely. Do you keep up with like I know you're did you keep up with any like high school stuff? Any high school players, young kids that you know?
I think I think like as a like person that loves basketball, like you watch kind of like all levels. And so
Hmm.
I watch a lot of high school ball. I watch a lot of college ballers.
Okay, yeah. So you just love it. What do you think? I know you're young and your career is young and just getting started, so I know it's hard to look that far in the crystal ball. But would you see yourself being wanting to get in the business of basketball?
I'm not sure yet, honestly. I think as my career goes on, I'll think about it more and more. But as of right now, I really don't think about it too much.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think you probably would be thinking about that already because you're only 20 years old and still in your rookie year, so you're still a rook. So I know that's kind of like far off to be, to think about something of that nature right there at all. So you know what I mean? What's tomorrow looking like for you? Y'all got workouts, team workouts.
We got practice tomorrow afternoon. We got practice and then we gonna practice and I don't know what it's gonna consist of, but we get after it if we got to, and then
Hmm.
we come back and chill here.
Yo, so look, I was gonna ask you. So have you been? I seen on Twitter the other day they got a barber shop in the bubble. You messing with the barbershop bubble?
I haven't been up there yet.
I was like, I don't know if people just want to go get their hair cut by any random barber in the bubble. I
I
say
mean,
those.
I don't think they bad. Like I think that they're pretty good. I seen they cut a couple players' heads, and it's been pretty solid. But I mean,
Mhm. Yeah, so that's real dope, man. So I always do this, like I said, I'm not gonna hold you all night. I know you got a lot going on. You just played a few hours ago, so you probably want to rest your body and get to laying down or doing what you want to do from there. Like, but what a couple of you said a few different things about your preparation and how you get prepared for your day of being a professional NBA player. With the organization this year since the COVID hit, we were doing Sunday calls with our guys like on a web call. And one of the things that we talked to them about, we had John Lucas up there. We was talking about being a professional at all times. You know what I mean? Even when you're young, you know what I mean? Like we tell our guys to be professionals, even if they don't know if they're going to be an NBA professional or if they're going to go to college and get a job and be a professional in their field there. So how do you feel about being a professional at all times? Like now being in the NBA, the light is always on you. You can't really go around without, people wanting to ask you questions or you got to kind of be leery about what you're doing, like on social media. Even with me on the live stream, you still got to make sure that you're doing things a certain way. You know what I mean? How important is that for you?
you just gotta know everybody's like you got people to look up to you. You know, you got people always watching you, so you can't go out here and act a fool. You know what I'm saying? And then
Hmm.
expect people to still like you and still I think that's just the main thing. Just always keeping it professional. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And always talk to people with respect.
Hmm. And then talk to a couple of more things. Like talk to people about kids if they're thinking about making that jump to like prep schools and things of that nature. How was yeah, TMZ tried to get my man last year. I was like, man, they won't let a 19-year-old live his life in California? Jeez. You know what I'm saying? Like he's 19 in Cali. Like, what you expect? You expect him to jump out there in a Honda Accord? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus. But how was what's one of the biggest things that you could give to somebody trying to make that adjustment to going to a prep school and being away from home?
Just make sure it's the right decision for you. Like some decisions, like prep school isn't for everybody. You know, I think everybody has a different paths and roads to take to get to whatever level they need to get to. So
Hmm.
don't go to the next person is going. Make sure that's the right decision for you. And I think that
Hmm.
we make sure it was the right decision for me, not for anybody else but for me.
And it was a family thing. Like you, your mom, dad, everybody was involved with it, making sure that that was the best decision for you all to do. So that's always really dope. And like, what just one last thing, like what's like some nuggets. I always do this at the end of the lives. I always try to get some nuggets from the guys that I have come on. What's a couple of nuggets that you could give young guys just developing their game, and just nuggets on life. It can be life nuggets or basketball nuggets. How what do you think your if somebody asks why is your favorite Bible? I like that question. Why is your favorite Bible verse 2030? You hear that a lot? 20 28 verse
28, 20.
Oh, it's 28:20. Okay. Do people ask you that a lot?
Nah, not really. I mean, I'm kind
Oh,
of, I don't know, like, I don't really, not many people ask me that. I don't know why.
mm.
Just,
Yeah, it just fits what you like. I get it. But what can you tell someone about just making it in the game, and maybe not even making it all the way to the NBA, just about the hard work and everything that you put in and the dedication? What are some of the things that you think some young kids may lack that they could take if you gave them or some advice that you would give an 18-year-old Keldon?
uh, I mean, just keep working, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to compare your growth to someone else's, like everybody's, like I said before, everybody's road and path is different. Like, don't try to compare your success to your friend's success. Like, you're your own person. Like, you stay on your road, just keep working hard, and it'll eventually pay off. But don't try to be like, well, this person got this, so I feel like, nah, just stay on your road and stay on your path, stay focused, and just grind. Keep your head down and grind. You know what I'm saying? You can't be worried about the next person.
Yeah, that's real good advice there. That's real good. That's real dope advice there. Like I said, I did it earlier, but I always do it again throughout. Like I said, I appreciate you jumping on with me, man. Like I said, you just played a game today. I don't know if people knew that. So I see a lot of people talking about it in the comments. You just played a game today, your career high with the Spurs since you've been there, and then you took your time out and jumped on the live with me after you got done with your pre. I mean, after your game. Cool down and stuff like that. So, and after you get, so that was really dope. You know what I'm saying, that you were able to do that and give me a little bit of your time before the actual season kick back in, because I know you guys are gonna be real busy then. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I want to get you back into town. You know what I'm saying? Gonna talk to you about some stuff. We need I know you did camps back at home. You know what I mean? I like that. That was really dope. I just love everything that you're doing, like with your platform. Your Keldon Cares. We didn't touch on it a lot, but that was something that you did. You were doing a lot of gathering money and donating money. And that was for COVID. That was for COVID-19 as well, right? For
That's
the Keldon Cares was COVID-19 was what part of the like where I ordered the T-shirt from. That was part of your initiative, was helping out with the COVID-19 stuff when it first hit off, right?
so all of like the proceeds went to, I think it went, well, I'm not gonna say I think, I know, went to San Antonio Food Bank, and then the South Hill,
Mm-hmm.
and so that was the main thing, to help out some families that wasn't as fortunate to have that.
Yeah, so that's really dope. So, that's really dope. I showed Boo. Boo was like, Keldon did that. I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? So it's just real good to see that you're doing that and you're not forgetting about people back at home in the 434. I see you shout out people in your Instagram story from your hometown all the time. You know what I mean? I see you do a lot of, like, when people shouting you out on their own Instagram pages. I see you reposting it in your IG stories and stuff like that. You still in touch with everybody and things like that, because I know you guys have a real crazy schedule and you have a lot going on, and you're trying to get better in basketball in your job now, and make sure that you're able to keep going. So it's like really dope to see you touch back to everybody like that. So you know what I mean, like, I appreciate the nuggets that you gave. You know what I mean? Like I said, you gave me like an hour and a half tonight. I ain't gonna keep you all night, but like I said again, man, I appreciate it. My birthday twin, we got the same birthday. You know what I mean? Now I don't know if mom is still up here, but this birthday you turned 21. So, when I see you in the streets a little bit, it'd be a little bit of different. You know what I'm saying? We could celebrate a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? When I catch you out and about. But, it's always love, Keldon, man. Like I said, when I met you at 16, or 15, you was the same way that you are right now. Happy, big, a good happy spirit. You know what I'm saying? Big smile. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I appreciate it, man. Love you to life. I appreciate you coming on to the live, yo. Anything I could do to help. You know what I'm saying? And small things or whatever, I'm gonna be a fan for as long as you're playing basketball, and even when you stop playing basketball. So we'll wrap off the live later on down the road with some other stuff that we're gonna get done. But I definitely appreciate you taking your time and jumping on the live and talking with me today, man, for sure.
No problem. Anytime, family. You know.
Yeah, my God. You know what I'm saying? So I'll shoot you a text after your game Friday to see how you did, and then I'll get you what size t-shirt you wearing now? You wearing a I know some of my other guests that's up here, yo, they probably talking crazy, but I got like I done got like a big bulk order of my t-shirts with my logo on it, and I'm gonna get them shipped out. I'm shipping them this week, everybody. That you know what I'm saying. So what size are you? You in an extra XL or large?
Large.
You still wearing a large, yo? There's no way that you wearing a large at 6'6", 200 and something pounds, yo. Y'all young boys are crazy, yo. Y'all young boys are crazy, yo. But I'm gonna get you either a black one or a silver one, Nike T-shirt with the logo on it. Like I said, like Meek said, much respect, man. I definitely appreciate it. Love you to life, and then like I said, I'll be in contact with you for sure, brother.
All right, brother.
All right, Keldon. I'll talk to you soon, y'all. All right, everybody. Y'all. Good night.
All right.
All right.